Hello and welcome, and let's talk about Mito Perform, the professional series of therapy lights from Mito Red Lights. So if you're interested, please stay with me. By the way, this video is not sponsored by anyone, but I'm affiliated with Mito Red Lights, so if you decide to purchase any of their products using my affiliate link, it will be at no extra cost to you and it will help support this channel. But actually, because I'm affiliate with them, I can offer you a discount code so you can get these lights even cheaper. I think it's a win-win for everyone. So Mito Red Lights created totally new line of products specifically designed for professionals. And I mean for professional spas, well-being centers, sports centers, places that offer different kind of therapies for their clients, in order to help these businesses to have good quality products which will withstand heavy duty use. Let's just focus on what is the difference between the professional panel and not professional panel, if you can say like this. So professional panels are made with stronger components to withstand heavy duty use. What does it mean? You know, like with every equipment, you can use it occasionally and you can use it very often. I'm not sure if you know about your printer, what printer you are using at home. This printer is for home use and is designed that way. And the printer you are using at work, it's probably much more expensive because it has to do much heavier workload than your home printer. So of course your company paid for your printer much more premium money, but of course it was for this premium quality. It means the ability for the printer to do heavy work on a daily basis. So this is exactly what we're talking about when we talk about professional light panels. They are designed with like stronger components. Of course they are more expensive, but then they are designed to withstand use like constantly. Let's say one client comes and then after half an hour another client comes and your light is using constantly or very often, which means it needs to withstand that ability to work hard. Every therapy light warms up when it's used, especially you can feel it when you have a small handheld device like this. When you turn it on and use it for about 10 minutes, you can feel how warm it gets because it doesn't have any fans. Of course, big professional panels have got a lot of fans which help you, reduce this heat. But then most of panels we use at home, they are designed to be used once, twice a day, no longer than this, because the components are designed to withstand this kind of workload. But when we talk about businesses, when people come and go and use the same equipment constantly on daily basis, that of course the components have to be much higher quality to withstand this kind of endurance, long use. So that's why the professional lights are built to last longer and be able to withstand this heavy use. The Mito Perform series contains 4 panels. All of them, they are full body panels, but of course they different in size depending on what clients you have. So for instance, if your sponsor serves only children and let's say teenagers, then you will be quite alright using the smaller size panels. But let's say if your sports center is visited by huge athletes, like for instance sumo fighters or maybe tall basketballers, then of course your lights need to be big enough to cover much bigger size of their body. Another thing which is different comparing to their standard lineup, which is Mito Pro and Mito MOD, is different wavelengths. The recent research shows that especially 810 nanometer wavelength is very effective for improving sport performance and recovery after difficult sport session or maybe even after injury. So they incorporated 40% of LEDs with these wavelengths, and the rest of the wavelengths are the standard ones, which is Red light therapy is 630 and 660 nanometer and 850 for near-infrared light. Because the lights are large panels, most of them they can be mounted on the wall. The first two smaller panels, which is Select and Max, can be mounted also on the horizontal rack stand and also on the vertical. But the largest panels, which is Elite and Ultimate, they can be mounted only on the wall or on the vertical mobile rack stand. They are basically too large for mounting them horizontally over the bed or the treatment couch. Mito Perform Select is the smallest of this lineup, and it has 480 LEDs, and its size is 50 by 70 inches. Next panel is Mito Perform Max, and it has 600 LEDs, and its size is 63 by 17 inches. Next panel is Mito Perform Elite, and it has 900 LEDs, and its size is 63 by 26 inches. And the largest of them all is Mito Perform Ultimate, which contains 1080 LEDs, and its size is 76 by 26 inches. So who are these lights for? These lights are perfect for people who want to improve their performance, either mental or physical, just generally body performance. It may be very useful for people who are doing all sorts of sports, also active people, like let's say very active business people who also travel a lot and have very active busy days, which requires a lot of energy and stamina. They would benefit from it as well. So of course these lights can be used in spas and mounted even in the sports centers, but also if you can afford them, you can mount a light like this in your bedroom. And also benefit from it because it's a one large panel, so you don't need to have several panels connected together, linked with cables. You just have one large panel, stand in front of it, turn the lights on, do the session, and here you are. Very easy light therapy for everyone. And even better, you can have two lights in front of each other like this, so it will be like a light room. And actually, if you are interested in this, Mito created a red light therapy light room as well. So if you're interested, check out my video about it here. Would I get it for myself? To be perfectly honest, I'm not a target client for this particular product because I don't do a lot of sports. And that's why I don't think I would benefit a lot of it. And the other thing is that in my small house in England, there is literally no space for a big light like this. But if I live in a bigger house and I would be able to fit large panels like this, I would definitely be interested in something like this. But I would go for the red light room, which is like a wooden box incorporated these two large panels. Why? Because I could easily fit it in my gym room. My idea for my bigger house is that I will have one room specifically for doing some exercises. So I will have a gym equipment, all sorts of weights and other treadmills and all sorts of stuff. And in one corner I will have this setup for red light therapy. So ideally, I would have this wooden box, so I can do red light therapy while other members of my family are exercising on another equipment, and nobody is disturbing everybody else. Because now, if I just mounted the light on the wall, like most of people do, then of course, as soon as I turn it on, it will be so bright that people with working, let's say, on the treadmill will be not able to do it because it will be so distracting for them. So, of course, this doesn't allow us to exercise together, but exercising and spending time together, having nice family time, it's not only about being together, but also about encouraging and motivating each other to do more exercise. So if we can, in the same time, do exercises or do some kind of therapy in the same room, this is of course bonding family better and helping us spend better time in the family. So that's actually a good thing to do, to have red light therapy corner in your gym room, and this is what I intend to have when we move to our bigger house. If you are interested in these products, please check link in the video description below, and if you want to purchase one of them, you can use my name as a coupon code and you will have a discount. If you like this video, please give it a thumb up, I really appreciate it. Share with your friends who would also benefit from this information. Check out my website for more information about red light therapy, lights I use and recommend, and more discount codes. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.